This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Texting while one is driving can be defined as that act whereby one sends, reads, emails, or composes text messages through the mobile phone while at the same time operating a motor vehicle. With the onset of modern-day technology, individuals are now in a better position to communicate easily with others despite their busy schedules, regardless of where they are or what they may be doing at that particular time. This habit of texting while driving has been perceived by the majority of individuals and authorities as being dangerous. From recent studies that have been conducted, it has been revealed that approximately 9 out of 10 American citizens aged between 18 years and 36 years hold the same belief that texting while driving is distracting as well as risky. In addition, approximately 66% of American adults have been observed to email or read text messages from their mobile phones while driving to their various destinations. Essay. As much as the majority of American individuals and the rest of the world may agree that texting while driving is not only distracting but also dangerous, there are a few individuals who may argue that texting while driving should be made legal. When SMS, also known as short message service, was introduced in the cellular phone industry, it immediately became evident that it should be considered as a danger as far as road safety is concerned. To consider both sides of the coin, it is wise to state a few advantages and disadvantages of texting while driving. As aforementioned, the cellular phone, better known as the mobile phone, has brought about numerous luxuries and conveniences that make it sufficient for everyday individual activities. Those arguing that texting while driving should be made legal suggest that the younger generation, that is, those between the ages of 18 years to 36 years, are better able to use a mobile phone and thus are considered better texters as compared to the older generation, those aged between 40 years and above. This is because those of the older generation did not grow up using such technology, unlike the younger ones who have been brought up having learned to use cellular phones at an early age. On the other hand, one of the disadvantages of texting while driving is because of its sole reason of creating a distraction for that particular individual, thus making them not pay full attention to the road ahead or the various road signs along the way. Texting while driving should be made illegal. To begin with, it has been observed from recent studies that have been conducted that the majority of American citizens are in complete agreement that texting while one is driving should be banned, as it is the leading cause of numerous road accidents that could have been avoided. An example is given of an individual who was on his way to Seattle and happened to take his eyes off the road to scan an email on his mobile phone. In that very second, he hit a Mazda that was in front of him, which in turn clipped a green Honda that rammed into a Toyota before spinning into the opposite lane. It then plowed into a city bus that was moving in the opposite direction. Fortunately, no one was seriously hurt by the incident. However, this is just one of the many accidents that have been caused due to texting while driving, some of which have led to either serious injuries to the parties involved or even death. A few states in America are now proposing bills that would ensure fining of drivers if caught texting while driving. Current laws as concerns road safety only allow law enforcement officers to pull over drivers who have been caught texting while driving if they have committed another law as well as far as road safety is concerned. If these bills are accepted, approved, and passed, law enforcers will pull over drivers caught texting while driving even if no other law has been committed. In the states of New Jersey, Washington, Virgin Islands, and California, laws banning the use of cellular phones while driving are already being implemented. Those found violating this law are fined up to $100. Conclusion. For texting while driving to become illegal, governments as well as societies in general need to contribute to the implementation of policies and laws set forth for this reason. For instance, parents should clearly state the consequences involved as concerns about breaking the law while driving, as this has been observed to be a major contributor to the prevention of unnecessary road accidents. The older generation or adults should be a good example for the younger ones through reinforcement of good driving habits as well as praising their efforts and doing what is right under the road safety laws and regulations. Did you like this texting while driving should be illegal sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs without even having to register.